Good evening, everyone. My name is Tina Hewerman, and I am the founder of the Detox Divas. We come to you every Thursday night at 7 p.m. at coffeetalkwithtina.com to bring you the best training that you're going to find on the products that we carry here with Heart and Body Naturals. We have health experts like we do tonight with Troy Monroe. I want y'all to put in the chat what you think his age is for right now while I'm talking, and then we'll come back to that. I should have had that be the giveaway. They had to guess Troy's age. Anyway, super excited for this call tonight. We are kicking off our health season with Heart and Body Naturals. We have a self-paced 90-day weight loss program that we're going to talk about predominantly tonight. We've got a couple liver detoxes coming up, and then in March over the worm moon, it's actually called a worm moon, we will be doing our first parasite cleanse and get that spring cleaning and get everything washed out from the winter sludge of relaxation and get moving on to our summer season of vitality and movement. So without further ado, let me get started here with our presentation. I cannot wait. And yeah, give me some numbers in that chat. I want to see how old people think he is. And if you know, don't share. All right. So Heart and Body Naturals, who are they and why are we so passionate about them? First off, Paula Scarcella, our founder and owner, is an amazing, brilliant woman who is constantly coming up with ways to keep people healthy, find products that are going to help support our bodies in a natural, holistic, and organic way. She's also extremely generous for those of us in the field that are sharing the products with others, and is constantly coming up with ways for us to be paid even better, which just happened this past week. So pretty excited about that. And let me just make one more co-host. There we go. And then her husband, Ben, who is the vice president, is an amazing man himself. In fact, Heart and Body Naturals was formed because Ben had a serious health issue that needed immediate assistance. He had inflammation, I believe it was around his stomach, in the vascular system surrounding his stomach. So every time he would digest, basically there would be intense pain. They were in and out of the hospital. They couldn't figure out what was going on. When they finally discovered it, they wanted to do surgery on it, which was a life-threatening situation. Paula reached out to our formulator, who is a world-renowned aromatherapist, Alexandria Brighton. You just can't get any better than that when it comes to formulations. Her intuitive nature in putting these products together for us is absolutely amazing. She's an aromatherapy formulator, educator, owner of the Brighton Institute of Botanical Studies, with over 30 years of experience in the Ayurvedic medicine, aromatherapy, herbal, and natural remedy world. One woman, 30 years. And I know that my friend Veronica, who is now passed, said that her first experience with natural remedies, she studied with an oncologist out of Germany that was a naturopath as well, and had natural ways for treating his patients. So the beautiful partnership began with an unconditional belief and trust in Ben and Paula, which I fully understand that. And in 2012, they formed a partnership to offer Alexandria's formulations exclusively through our sister company, Go to Sauna. If you've not heard of them, we'll talk a little bit about them on calls going forward. But mostly this is an Heart and Body Naturals presentation for products. And later in early 2017, Heart and Body Naturals was born. In fact, December 31st was the birthday for Heart and Body Naturals. It was December 31st in 2017. So we have a pure plant promise, which I absolutely love. One of the reasons that I decided to plant my flag here with Heart and Body Naturals was because of those things you see at the bottom: organic, plant-based, gluten-free, non-GMO, dairy-free, and cruelty-free. They're also earth-sustaining product, keeping regenerative earth in mind when they're harvesting. quality ingredients, third-party tested, and we guarantee all of our products will meet your standards because they always meet ours. And Paula's a stickler when it comes to quality ingredients. One, there is an in-house quality control department that will retest all of the products that have already passed the third-party testing. And we have known of different products that have been rejected once they come in-house because they did not meet her standard of excellence. And that is something that I can plant my flag with and be sure that I'm offering my network quality products to help them on their health journey, because there's a lot of garbage out there. We do want to be perfectly clear. The statements made in this presentation on our websites or in any Heart and Body Naturals literature or presentations have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Heart and Body Naturals products are not intended to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease. The information on our websites and literature and presentations is not intended as medical advice and is not intended to replace the relationship you have with your primary healthcare provider. I'm Tina. Hi, everyone. I love doing these calls. I love educating people and inspiring them to choose a better and more vibrant life. And with these products, we are able to do that. I am a wife, a mother, and a grandmother of 2, and I'm a coach and wellness advocate here with Heart and Body Naturals. Health is not important when you are healthy, but becomes very important when you are sick. And in the United States and globally, there is an obesity crisis. Nationwide obesity rates have more than tripled since 1960s. You can see the numbers there. There was only about 13 to 14% in 1960 to 1962, but you see the dramatic increase, not only in obesity, but severe obesity between 2017 and 2018. You can see at the picture on the right, the projected obesity rates by 2030. And 60% of the population in those states, it's projected that they will be obese in 6 years. That's a pretty scary number. So the impact of unhealthy food, stroke, diabetes, dehydration, obesity, heart disease, heart attack, we want to make sure that we are feeding our bodies optimal nutrition at all times and supplementing with pure ingredients, because there's even unhealthy supplements on the market. And I don't have a screen for this, but there was recently within the past couple of years, there was some very high profile name brand supplements that were being sold in the big box stores that when tested contained none of the supplements or the benefits. The components of it were lacking. It didn't have any health benefits to it. Even though it said it contained XYZ, none of that was in there. So we want to make sure that we educate not only on quality and purity, but on a sustainable lifestyle that is going to feed your body the right way. Now I get to introduce this man. Let me see what these ages were. 50, 50, 65, 47, 50, 54, 45, 27, looks 25, 55, 42, 47, 45. Troy's age, 35, 25. There's some pretty complimentary numbers in there, Troy, don't you think?
Oh yeah, definitely that. Thank you so much. The products are working. I love it.
The products are working for sure. I wish I could do it so that I could have you up on the screen, but my computer won't do that to see you talk. So you tell me when you want me to switch the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next one. But Troy is the CEO at WellFit for Life. He's an HBN consultant where he shares with his loved ones and his clients. He's a physical trainer, a life extension expert. As you can tell, his life has been dramatically extended by the products that he is taking. And he's an influencer. Troy, I forgot to ask you, what is your age for everybody on the call?
I am 54, going on 55.
Isn't that crazy? You just look so amazing for your age, and your physical agility is something that I admire also. I see you jumping and being all crazy, and that's why I think it was Coach Will gave you the name Treetop Troy.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yep.
shout out to Marcus because I'm here today because of Marcus. We're high school. We went to high school together, so there's that connection.
That is awesome. Were you two friends in high school or acquaintances, do you think?
More so acquaintances. He was into basketball and football, so I would see him at games and at dances and just all around the neighborhood because we live in the same neighborhood, same high school, same neighborhood.
Nice.
So he's the one that came to me and asked me, "Are these products are authentic or not?" Because I know you are into your health and wellness, so let me know. And so when I did my research, I'm like, yeah, this is old school right here. This goes back to the beginning. So she's um, our formulator, Alexandria Brighton, is definitely someone from the old school of wellness. And so you can definitely trust these products. When we talk about those type of people who are from the old school of wellness, if I throw out names like um, Back to Eden, or if I throw out a name like Fit for Life, which came out in the 80s, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
She would know who those people are. The average person wouldn't know, but she would know, you know.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's just one of those things you have in your library, as it's like those books are like in the wellness community to what Rich Dad Poor Dad is to entrepreneurs.
I
If
love it.
you're an entrepreneur making money, right, you know what Rich Dad Poor Dad is,
Mhm.
right?
And Think and Grow Rich, and
And
yes.
Think and Grow Rich, yeah. Hmm.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, she's brilliant. And word on the street is she sleeps with her recipe books. Um, I think they're probably all around her at all times, kind of like me and what I do with my business. It's hard to put it down, and she's so passionate. It's just who she is when it comes to formulations and thinking of ways to use plants and as medicine. And she actually has her own herbal pharmacy.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So do you
That's
want to talk about these pictures on the screen here?
Yeah, so real people with real results, and that's what's amazing about what we have. And then the community of people that are getting involved. I look at myself as a product of the product person. I came in to HBN as a product of the product because I was always looking for, and always still am looking for, quality products around the world that are going to help feed my body at the cellular level and continue to give you that anti-aging effect in life. And as you can see myself here, my before and after, and then there's my significant other, my girlfriend there, and her transformation. She was like, when I met her, she was at least 50 pounds heavier and lost like half of that since we met being on these products, because when I met her is right around the time that I got into HPN. And so I told her, I said, this is what I do. And she says, I want to get into those products that you have. And so now she's become a full-on plant-based consumer, and she consumes these products regularly. We both do. We basically live on them 80% of our day. And then there's me there on the side there, my before and after as I, you know, go into my strict discipline throughout the year. I go into them using DHPN products, like where I'm at right now. I'm on like a superfood fast. It's not completely absent of fiber, but because I do a smoothie with Java Slim in the morning, and then I just spend the rest of my day with this bottle here. So it works out for me, and it's just amazing because I have all the energy that people would expect to have, consuming 3 meals a day with snacks in between. and not just the energy, but the physical prowess to back it up. So that's the beautiful thing that I experienced with this.
Well, and that picture on your left, the Weight Loss Wednesday, like you were in great shape when you started. And
Oh
just
yeah,
that transformation, just in the 2 years is amazing. And you looked your age, not really, but almost in the 50-year-old picture, but in the 52-year-old picture, it's like 35, 32, that's awesome.
yeah,
So here's some more real results, people.
yeah.
Sonic's
We got Sonic Jones, and we have Miriam.
uh,
And did you want to say something? I'm
oh,
sorry.
no, I was just going to say Sonic's actually on the call tonight. So very grateful for your time tonight, Sonic, and you look amazing in that. Miriam lost, 100 pounds?
They both did.
Oh, geez, I didn't know that. I didn't ask Sonic his number. Yeah, so they both lost 100 pounds. And then the picture on the right, that's a client of yours?
Yes, this is a person that I often use in my I share the products with people that are finding it difficult to really make that decision. This is Rhonda Finney. She's a local here in Eugene, Oregon. And she's ex-military, grandmother, mother. She's just been here her whole life pretty much. At 70 years old, she decided to step into the 90-day weight loss challenge. It was like the year before last year. It was last year. She decided to step in and do the program, and she lost 33 pounds in her 90 days. After the 90 days was over, she went on to lose another 7 pounds, and so you can see her results there as she slims down like to this. I mean, just quality weight for someone at that age, who we know most people in the area of 70 years or older are really struggling with weight and all these other complications. But not only that, not only did she accomplish her weight loss goals, but she improved in 12 areas of health according to our assessment form, which I think is like the nuts and bolts of really gauging how you're doing, is really tapping in and filling out that assessment form and waiting 30 days while you're in the process and see in the next 30 days how you've improved. She did that. And I mean, she went from a 4 to a 2, from a 3 to a 1 in so many different areas. She came to me with she couldn't even walk like across the room without breathing hard, when I first met her. When she was done with this program, she was running up and down the stairs.
That's incredible. And that just goes to show you, you are never too old to change your life. And
Yeah.
I can't imagine how much more fun she has now with her kids and her grandkids, and
Oh yeah.
she probably has some great grandchildren too that she gets to roll around with and play and be without that pain. And you're right on that health assessment. We're going to get to that in a little bit later, but that health assessment is so important because you, on this journey, you may start feeling so good that you forget what it's like prior to your start date. There could be minimal changes, but once you look back, it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot I had that. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that. So I'm so grateful that you want to cover that tonight. So let's get to um we'll talk about like the how to after this. There are some rules and forms that have to be turned in, but Troy, do you want to talk about why this is your favorite?
Yeah, the summer love box. It's my favorite because that's where I started out with. In fact, with the Real Detox, we do have some elements, some herbs that we did not have in the original Vitality. We have the senna, and I think we have the Irish sea moss that's in the Real Detox, and then we have the Slimmer Max. And for the Slimmer Max, it's got so many different benefits. I wrote down the highlights here for that one. You got the Sensorol with ashwagandha for stress. You got the Chrominex for blood sugar. You got the agave inulate for inflammation, immunity, and antimicrobial. You got the sea buckthorn for fat obstruction, and then you have the Irish sea moss for metabolism and immunity, and then green tea also in slimmer for blood sugar. And for me, when I first started on the products, I really got into Slimmer Max. And we had Slimmer in the beginning. It was called Slimmer before it was called Slimmer Max. We changed the taste. But I noticed a difference when I stopped using Slimmer. When I like ran out and didn't have my replacement bag, I noticed a difference. For me, it was energy and just I slept better. You know, if I didn't have it with me, it's like, man. And then just to be able to maintain that healthy weight, and with the vitality, which we now call, well, the vitality incident, now the real detox, for me, that just gives me like a lasting energy from the moment I take it. The first hour in, the energy just builds. And when that energy builds, what happens is you don't feel hungry, you know, because we only get hungry when we need what? We need energy, right? And so and that's what most Americans are doing. They're feeding themselves all this food, but then a couple hours later they feel, you know, brain fog or lack of energy.
Mhm.
Well, wouldn't it be great to ingest something that gives you like 5, 6, 7 hours of energy? You know what I'm saying? I would always tell people, don't take vitality after 3 o'clock. Don't do that because you're going to be up for a long time, you know. And then we have the Slimmer oil. Just a real quick on that, from metabolism. It also helps with cravings, and if you smell it, it helps build a positive aspect on your way of thinking. So you can inhale it, and then you have the fat detox with this particular love box, which also reduces cellulite toxins and increases circulation when you can apply that topically. So great. I mean, we've just improved in so many areas on our bundles over the years. It's no more just the, you know, the 1, the 2 products. You're getting so much more. So that's a beautiful product. And again, the slimmer love box, that particular one is the one that Rhonda was on in the beginning, and where she lost her 33 pounds and she got paid.
And she got paid. Absolutely.
She got paid.
And I love those slimmer oil drops. So how do you use this kit when say somebody wants to use this kit for the 90-day challenge? Can you tell them kind of what their day would look like in using this?
Yeah. So what I would do is I usually start with the slimmer in the morning time, and I would put that like in my tea, or I would take it straight. Now most people can't do that, you know, but I oftentimes would put it in my mouth and I'll slug it, you know, to swirl around in water and then take it. You want to kind of follow the directions according to, you know, what it says on the package. But one, I do that in the morning, and then what I do is I fill up a bottle. Okay, I have our bottles that we sell on our site, but I end up having to fill that up twice. So with the real detox, I'll give myself enough to have at least a liter, okay? Because I want to maximize 2 things while I'm throughout the day. I want to get the benefit from the tea, but I also want to hydrate. So you're hydrating yourself with the tea, but you're also, I mean, with the liquid, but you're also getting all those nutrients from the actual tea itself. And so that's the way you would use that. And then with the slimmer oil, you can also, you know, add drops to that into your tea according to the directions as is given to you on the site. And then also, we don't have it here on this particular Zoom, but we do have the Bye Bye Belly recipe that uses the Slimmer Max and also the Slimmer Oil. Okay, so and also the Vitality. So afterwards, if you don't have that particular one, let me know, or Tina, and we can get that out to you.
Yes, good point. I meant to throw that in there and I forgot to throw that in. But yeah, there are some recipes that will help combine all these products together, and it makes it a lot easier just to have that already prepared. I typically will do a gallon of tea at a time. I typically use the Vitality, but I forgot about that Irish sea moss in that detox tea. So
Mhm.
I'll be getting some of that. The other kit that you like to suggest is the Rapid Reboot. Do you want to talk
Yeah,
about
the
that?
rapid. Yeah, the rapid reboot. So in that, we're always going to have that vitality or the real detox tea there. And again, family, what you want to be doing is you want to at least get a liter of water or liquid in your body. You don't have to necessarily drink water specifically alone. You can drink tea that's just water infused. Okay, it's infused with our marvelous, real detox gut, the gut detox, or you get the Vitality Instant. But you want to be getting at least a liter of or more into your body every single day on your detox. Okay, even on your cheat day, you still want to be taking in this formula. If nothing else, you want to definitely be doing that. Okay, and then what we have is in addition to um, the other bundle, we have our fulvic acid, and we have also the purge tonic, and that is something that I actually use every day in my tea formula or my tea preparations. Is after I do my tea, I put in my fulvic and I put in my purge. And with the purge tonic, you're going to get the energy. You're dealing with the parasites. You're going to boost the immune system. With the fulvic acid, now you're taking it to another level because you're getting 70 plus minerals. Plus, you're going to get the chelation of your cells with that. And so, definitely, this is probably one of the ones I actually recommend to people that I'm actually talking to that want to get on the program is to go for this particular bundle because of the fulvic acid aspect, and then add that slimmer, to that.
Mm-hmm.
When we're looking at our health, guys, your health is your greatest asset. So if you're on the call tonight, trust me, these products are going to do so much for you at the cellular level, but it's going to take a little bit of time if you're not used to this. So I always tell people just give it time. Rhonda hit a plateau. And she's like, nothing's happening. I'm not losing. I said, you're all new to this. I said, just give it some time. And then, once she got past her 90 days, she was at 33 pounds of weight loss. Then all of a sudden in the next week, she loses 7 more pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
So our body has to adjust to these nutrients. And you don't want to overdo anything that we're taking here. Just follow the directions as we're told. Don't overdo it because they're just that. You mean like that little bit? Yeah, that little bit. Yeah, that's all you need. Alexandria knows what she's talking about. Okay, you only need what is specified on the package. Take that much and just give yourself time. Give your body time. Connect spiritually with what you're consuming, and your body will respond in kind. Trust me, it does. These products truly work. If you're new and you have like these doubts sometime in your head, oh, this is another weight loss program. No, this is not. It's totally not. You're on a whole different level with what we're taking in here. And then you have the ease for digestion, and I think we have the fat detox also in this, and then I think that's the L stimulate that's in there. And what's great about this bundle here, guys, is you get your bottle, okay, your 32-ounce bottle with that, okay. And if you have your 32-ounce bottle and that's what you're using, what you want to do in the morning time with that is you want to fill it up, drink half of it down, fill it up again, and drink it all the way down to its consumed, and that'll give you your liter or more of water or liquid. So reboot, definitely a winner.
and like Troy said, so this here at the end of the month, we also have a liver detox coming up. And for me, when I did a liver detox, then a 10-day parasite cleanse, and I lost like 25 pounds in those 2 weeks just from detoxing. So this rapid reboot, buying this, adding the slimmer max,
Yeah.
and then the soul superfood, this would be enough for you to do at least your first month and the liver detox. And with
Yeah.
this, the free product of the month is the slimmer oil. So you're going to get that. You've already got the fat detox in there. And so getting the rapid reboot, adding the slimmer max, and adding soul superfood, I believe will give you enough for or give you all the products for the liver cleanse and in your 90-day weight loss journey. Do you recommend the parasite cleanse later? Yes, Pastoria, we won't do the parasite cleanse until end of March, when the on the worm moon is when we start those. It's actually called the worm moon. So that will kind of be the end of the 90-day challenge. So it's great that we've got this all planned out like that. Anything else you want to say about this, Troy?
Yeah, don't forget your brush for your lymph, okay? Your dry brush. That I believe that's in this package as well.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I know Marcus, I remember when Marcus first started using the brush, it was hurting his skin. I'm like, well, just do it in the shower, then do it wet. It's best to do it dry. And it's not a hard push on your skin. You don't use a lot of pressure. You're just lightly brushing everything. And we'll talk about how to brush later on a different call. But that is very important. Yes, Pastoria, it breaks up the cellulite. Okay. So like I just said, the Slimmer Max, the Slimmer Oil is included in that. Troy, talk about that Try Me program that they came out with. That hasn't even been a year old, has it?
No, it hasn't. But it's great because if you're at 100 CV a month, you get a free product, and that's the great thing about going on at that $100 a month. Is that now you're getting a chance to experience each month of the year something that new that you may not have had before, or something that, oh man, I wish I had a second bottle of that or a package of that, and boom, here it comes. And I think last year, last year, it was last year.
Yeah.
But it was black seed. We got the black seeds. That was our new product.
You're right.
The actual black seed. So yeah, definitely worth it. And actually it's a surprise, because if you forget about the Try Me and you're already at 100 CV, and all of a sudden you get this extra product, you're like, what is this? And it'll tell you, thank you for your purchase, and then you have something that you can use. In addition to what we've been calling for a couple of years now, your wellness cabinet.
Yes, it is definitely a wellness cabinet. One of the other kits, this is the one that I came in with. This one is pretty amazing because you can have friends join you. Do you want to talk about this one?
Yeah, with this one, you're getting enough product to pretty much take you through the almost the entire 90-day program. Okay. With this, because you got two slimmers, you have, I think there's only one of the teas, but with the tea, I think there's 80 servings. There's now 80 servings in this, so our expansion on the serving sizes has increased. So with the benefit of getting a unicorn love box is that you're going to have more product to take you that much further in the 90 days, and you have to worry about repurchasing again. Okay, so that's the great thing about the unicorn love box.
Right, exactly. And that one also comes with 12 $25 gift codes that you
Yes,
can
there
hand
you
out
go.
to friends, and have your friends, like even our customers have a personal referral link. So if you purchase the Unicorn Love Box, you're going to get 12 $25 gift cards where you can bring a friend with you and do it together, because it's a lot more powerful if you do it with a friend. You've got that accountability partner there, and you can check in with them every day and say, hey, how'd you do yesterday? Did you get your water in? And just hold each other accountable, because it's more fun. That's why we like to do these as a group too, because it's a lot more fun when you've got that accountability and you've got other people excited. It's that energy and momentum, isn't it, Troy? We know all about the energy.
Oh yeah, it's just like going to it's like going into an event. You get inspired when you're around other people that have the same mindset. So definitely getting in one of the groups and doing it together is awesome.
Yep, absolutely. Java Slim. We gave out a 7-day or 10-day sample of that when the call started. You want to talk about why you wanted to have this one included?
Yeah. For First of all, there are a lot of coffee lovers out there that start their mornings, with coffee. And here now we have a product that hold on a second. It's giving me a weird. Okay. Um, Now we have something that appeals to people that have that morning desire for coffee, and I love it. I don't necessarily drink the coffee like on the warm side. I've always done iced coffee, so I love to do my coffee smoothie in the morning. And again, with Java Slim, what are you getting? You're burning fat, you're boosting metabolism, you're increasing your energy, supporting your mental clarity, decreasing the appetite, reducing stress, and stabilizing your blood sugars. And also you're satisfying that need to have that coffee in the morning, but you're getting a much more powerful form of coffee because these are superfoods. Okay, so it's a superfood coffee. So that's a win-win for someone just has that need to have the coffee in the morning. Boom, here you go right here. And if you want to spice it up, do a coffee smoothie. That's another way to get it in.
Yeah.
I love Java Slim. The taste is just it's superb. And I have never, ever, ever been a coffee consumer until HBN. It's crazy.
Well, and the other thing too, coming up on the liver cleanse at the end of the month, and then again end of February, and then the parasite cleanse, it doesn't have those molds and toxins. It's like 90% of the coffee on the shelves has got mold and heavy metals and toxins in it. And you drink, 3, 4 cups of coffee in the morning, you're just filling your body with those toxins again, which is detox divas. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to detox you and keep you healthy with that. So that's another suggested add-on, especially if you're going to do the liver cleanse and you can't live without coffee. You would need to order the Java Slim, or you would need to go without coffee during the liver cleanse at the end of the month, because we're eating clean, and the coffee on the market will not be would not be allowed in that liver cleanse unless it is either the Java Slim or the Nova. So that is, you want to talk about how they win?
Okay, so as I tell people all the time when I'm talking to different ones, it's very simple. If you have 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds to lose, built into our program is a component that pays you for pounds lost, right? So if you what it's saying here at the beginning here, if you lose 19 pounds, you earn 20 in membership rewards points. But for those of you who have 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds, and you reach those weight loss marks, okay, at 20 pounds lost, you're making $4 per pound loss. At the 30-pound weight loss mark, you're making $6 per pound loss. At the 40-pound weight loss mark, you're making $8 per pound loss. And if you lose 50 or more, you get that $500 payout. Okay. And that's a huge incentive because I don't know of any other program on the planet right now that's paying the individual. You're not competing against me, you're competing against a goal you set, right? And if you hit that goal of 20 pounds, well, now this superfood weight loss program is going to start paying you. So that's amazing. I mean, that's something to get super excited about, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, if you need any more of an incentive to get started with all the other, perks because of the nutrients, here you go. Here you go. And so one thing that about the challenge, are we going to get into a little bit about can I talk a little about the form?
Yep, we're going to get to that next.
Okay,
The
all right, all right.
payout, Greta, the payout is in cash. The only time it would be a credit is if you lost 1 to 19 pounds, which I just thought of that. I could use those $20 member reward points. And so that's okay. So I'm in. I was thinking I don't have 50 pounds to lose, but I've got probably 10. But Greta, so those will be, if that's the only time that it would be a credit. The rest of it is is a cash payout to you. There, we're going to get into the forms and kind of explain the importance of following the rules exactly, because this is a big payout for the company. And if we're going to have a whole bunch of people doing this together, we got to make sure that everybody's on board and understands what needs to happen. So here are some suggested forms for your own personal tracking. Troy, go ahead and talk about those.
Yeah. So you have your your water tracker, and about talking about hydration. A lot of times it goes by weight, how much you weigh versus how much you take in. But I always recommend to play it safe as you get that liter of hydration in, and you want to do that mingle with your tea. Don't just drink straight water. Start your day out drinking the tea and get your liter of water infused with the tea and use that as your hydration throughout the day. And then you have your 6-in-1 meal plan. And with the 6-in-1 meal plan, guys, it's really simple to understand. What we're doing with that is we're trying to get you to properly combine your foods and then help you focus on eating more of the natural, raw, high water content choices of food. Okay. And it's 6-in-1 because you have 6 days to stick on this plan, and you get one cheat day. All right. But it's very important for you to follow the 6-in-1 plan as it's spelled out, and combine your foods correctly, because when we're consuming food, it's all about what we absorb at the end of digestion. Okay. That's what's made the difference for me in looking so young for so long, is that I've been consuming these raw nutrients, in their micronutrient form for so long. And my absorption capacity has been efficient to where my cell retention has given me like it's given me the physical prowess of a 15 and 20-year-old. Okay. So, and that's what these products are trying, or are helping you do, is get better nutrients into your body. So with the hydration and plus the food combining together, if you follow the food combining rules as it's spelled out here, you'll get better absorption, not of just your food that you consume, but also of the nutrients, which is the most important part of your program, is getting these nutrients into your body. Okay. And letting them start to work. Your body knows what to do with it. All you got to do is feed it the right fuel, and then the body will take over and start giving you the flush, the detox, the energy, the immunity that you're looking for. And then you have the 12-hour fast. Okay, and that's recommended between the hours of 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., but no later than that. And the reason why is because your body regenerates, begins regeneration between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Okay. And so you want to have food fully digested before 10 o'clock comes around. So the earlier you start your 12 hours in the day, the better. And we recommend the 12 hours during your sleep hours. Okay. So this is going to be a challenge for some of you guys who are late eaters. Okay. If you eat late, it's going to be a challenge. But here's the thing about cutting off consuming food early, is that if you have a heavy meal, it takes about 4 to 5 hours for that to digest. If that moves into your regenerative time of rebuilding between 10 and 2, you're not going to have a good experience at night with rebuilding the body and again absorbing these nutrients. So just like in a coaching, or when I'm training people, I always tell people, be coachable. So this is your coaching plan. So you got to be coachable. If you follow it like that, my 7-year-old client, you'll lose the weight. All right. Next one.
All right.
All right. Here we have the health assessment. Okay. So this is probably going to be the most important part of your journey, because you want to play as much of a role in watching what happens to your body as you go through the 90 days, and not just the 90 days, but on any of the products that we're using. I don't care if it's the essential oils. If it's your first time doing it and you want to see results, you can still use this, okay, as your a guide to see how you're doing. Okay, the assessment form is great for that. Okay, so you're on your day one or whatever. You can actually fill this out before you even get your product. I would always tell people to just get started early. Go ahead and look at this, see where you're at right now. Okay, between the areas between on a scale of 1 to 4, how you're doing. Okay, and then now on your first day of your program, you're gonna write it down on a piece of paper, and then from that point, 30 days in, you're gonna come back after you've been taking the products consistently. What taking the products consistently? What taking the products consistently? Because that's what's gonna make the difference. Then you want to come back and look and see how you improve in 12 areas of health. Okay, so now what you're seeing is that this is way more than just a weight loss program, right? Our formulator has designed these products to target the cells at the cell level, the tissue level, the organ level, the system level, right? And then of course, with that comes what? The quality weight loss. That's just that's going to happen. We already know it's going to happen for you, but then you got all these other pluses along with that. So use the health assessment form. If you haven't used it on your journey, I would say definitely use it, because this is one of the forgotten pieces of information and tools that we have in our back office that we can use. So definitely use this.
And Troy, you used a word in there that I think needs to be repeated and is very important. You said quality weight loss.
Yeah, quality weight loss, because there's two ways to lose weight. You can lose weight by simply cutting calories. Okay. You can cut calories, but still be consuming horrible nutrients. Okay. That's going to affect you at the cell level, tissue level, organ level, system level. Okay. Dropping weight doesn't mean that you still won't fall into sepsis and become sickly or over acid and break down with the disease. Okay, toxins can still build up and lodge in the system. Okay, there's been plenty of skinny people that have cancer. You know what I'm saying? And so losing weight, quality weight, means that you are bringing in high nourishment, dropping the caloric dropping calories, but you're increasing nutrients. Okay, and that's where quality that's what I'm benefiting from on a daily. When I'm doing my my liter of tea a day, I know that I'm getting quality nutrients. I'm sailing right through the flu season. I have no symptoms. Why? Because I'm feeding my body quality nutrients at the cellular level. Many of the products that are used are already in the weight loss program, which means what? Oh, I can use these on a daily basis. Yes, you can. You see, it sets you up for a lifestyle that you can continue these, because as Alexandria says, I love what she said. She said these are functional foods. Somebody said, what kind of supplements are they? What kind of they're just food. It's the food formula. That's all it is.
Food, that's right.
It's a food formula. That's it.
That's right. So there, Sonic mentioned, wanted to know, Sonic, I will post all of the forms with the video upload tonight. They are available in the HBN library as well, and they will be added. We will have a protocol drop down on our main website that will have all these forms as well. Kathy just couldn't get to them today. So the rules for this form, there is no leeway.
Yeah.
You have to turn it in as it states, because here's what happens. You submit your thing on day one, you do your 45 day, and then on your 90 day, you submit that. Corporate will gather all that information, make sure all the boxes are checked, everything is turned in correctly and on time. And we would hate for you to get to the end of the 90 days and not win because you forgot to check a box, or if you forgot to have a product on auto ship. The only product you have to have on auto ship is Mind, Body, Soul, Slimmer, Nourish, or Vitality. You want to get your initial kit up front, but you've got to set up that auto ship for the next 2 months for one of those products. Troy, do you want to talk some more about this?
Yeah, like Tina's saying, it's very important for you to follow the instructions here. And when you're doing your video, because you have to take a video of yourself, your front, your side, your back, and then when you do your weight, you must put that day's paper. This is very important. That day's paper with the date, very visible, with your weight standing on the scale, and you take that picture. Okay. A lot of people kind of miss that, but you had gotten a communication from Kathy regarding this. And the thing that the thing is, guys, you have to take responsibility. We can't kind of walk you through that. So if you're going to be talking with Kathy a lot of times. If you get it wrong, she's going to send it back to you and say you did this wrong. So make sure you follow the rules here, because it's very simple to follow, but a lot of times you might be moving too fast. I also have a video from Rhonda that I share with people too. If you need something to show you exactly what to do, just let me know and I can just shoot you that video and show you exactly what she did, because she had communications with Kathy. She said, this is what you do. And Kathy's so nice, because Rhonda's like, oh, she don't know a lot of technology. So she's like, could you just walk me through this? And so she helped her with that. So I have that whole thing edited, that I sent for Rhonda to Kathy, and that's what she accepted. So yeah, just make sure you follow the rules here, because it's very important. Because again, we're talking about money that the company's going to put out, and they also want you to be accountable. They're trying to help you become accountable. And part of that is getting into writing stuff down, writing things down. That's why you have the assessment form. You got to write things down. You got to come back and look at it. So this is the same thing. And you got 3 entry forms. So you got to tear one off. I would cut them all up and then set them out in order and then next to your 90-day, have an envelope so that you're on, you're on time, and you just have that set aside so you can refer back to it and know where you are, on your calendar, So yeah.
Right. And Kathy said, to do a verified weight. I don't know, Kelly, you'll have to message customer support on that. But make sure that your face, don't cut the video, don't splice it, don't put it together. Make sure that you show your face, your body, the scale, and the paper, because some people have turned in videos, but they can't tell that it's them. They have no proof that it's that person. And so they went through the 90 days and did not get it. And I like what you said, take accountability. They can offer you this money, but it is just like for us, that are sharing. It is 100% your responsibility to take responsibility for your health. And if you're doing the business, for your business. And so the rules are there. They're very easy. But we want to make sure that we see so many people getting that money. So that's why we're kind of coming down a little bit, making sure that you truly understand the importance of this and to follow the rules. So here we go. That's the liver cleanse kit. It's pretty much that I would actually do the rapid reboot and just add the soul, like I said earlier, for that liver cleanse kit. And each of those for a first time customer is going to get you that free bottle of the slimmer oil. So forget the 3-day liver cleanse kit for today. We're going to focus on the rapid reboot, add the Slimmer Max and the Java, or Java Slim. If you care to add that, if you're a coffee drinker. But those are the dates. Mark those down: January 26, 27, 28, February 23, 24, 25, liver cleanse 15, 16, 17. One of the reasons we're doing all of the cleanses is because we want to make sure that the detox pathways are open. One, it's going to help your weight loss journey, but it's also going to be very instrumental in the parasite cleanse, because those boogers can hide. And we want to make sure that the detox pathways are open, and you're healthier come March 21st through 29th for the parasite cleanse. Gut check, okay to drink during the 90 days. Absolutely. Our products are all designed to work synergistically together. Introducing.
Oh, wow. Castor oil. Wow.
Everybody give some clapping hands to corporate for this new product. This is available in your shopping area. When you go to checkout, But how amazing is this going to be for the liver cleanse? Think about what that's going to do with the A stimulate, the L stimulate, the HEPA detox, the KB detox, doing those, the fat wraps. Y'all, add that fat detox oil with your castor oil, put that around your cellulite. The castor oil is going to drive that down in. And in 2 weeks, yes, Dee Dee, a fat wrap. And we will talk about that in 2 weeks, actually. I don't know how many of you are on TikTok or if you've come across Maggie Rose Health. She is one of my personal enrollments here with HBN. She carries several of our products. She's actually going to be our guest speaker in 2 weeks, and she's going to go deeper into castor oil. And we're going to be talking about that on that call. Next week, if you have experienced, can you drink the castor seed oil? I would not suggest that. It is a food grade. I don't know the rules on drinking it. I do know that my mother drank it because she was 2 weeks overdue with me in pregnancy and did not, had a very difficult time leaving the bathroom because of the bowel movements. Miriam, it'll be under CBD. So next week, if you have a personal testimony with the weight loss or with the liver cleanse, I would love to have you on as a guest next week. And then January 18th, Maggie Rose, health advocate, will be on to talk about the benefits of castor oil and how to use it properly and to bring that experience. It's going to be absolutely amazing for it's going to be absolutely amazing for that liver detox, especially with the HEPA detox oil. I've done that through my liver cleanses. You can buy organic cotton. If you got organic cotton sheets, organic cotton wraps of any sort, you would put the castor oil on there, add the oils to that, and then wrap it around. There's directions. When do we start? You can start. We don't really have a start day for the 90-day challenge. That is kind of up to you. We will be posting recipes and tips and tricks in the HB Naturals testimony group. And so if any of you have some tips in what to share, then we would love to have you help educate our public on the 90-day weight loss challenge, on things to do and eat and exercise. We need to be moving. We need to be moving during this as well. Right, Troy?
Yeah. One thing I would recommend for everyone is to look into the benefits of rebounding exercise, especially along with taking these products. Amazing.
Okay. So coming up like in 2 minutes, sorry, Marcus, I don't know. Okay, Marcus has hopped off. Right now, if you are interested in sharing these products with friends and family and earning an income doing that, go ahead and feel free to hop off right now and join Marcus on oneteamonedreamhangout.com. Passcode go one team. We went a little bit longer, but we had a lot of information to share. And Marcus will be doing kind of an overview on how to earn with Heart and Body Naturals. So I'm going to stop share right now. Troy, I just want to thank you so much for your time tonight. Your knowledge and expertise when it comes to this is absolutely amazing. And I'm so appreciative of you. You just relate so well to the crowd and can convey your message so easily. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right.
Anything
nice to see you. Thanks for having me on. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Anything else you would like to add?
The only thing I would add is that on the bottom of each of our packages, we have the standards by which we hold in HPN. My admonishment to all of us is that we would start bringing these standards into our normal buying habits every single day. When we start doing that, our health, along with these products, is just going to take on a whole different vibration.
Absolutely.
Whole different vibration.
Absolutely. And one thing that I want to add too, and you guys, I'm sorry, normally these are 30 minutes, but like I said, there was a lot of information. that rapid reboot Troy mentioned has that fulvic acid in it. And what fulvic acid is going to do is it's going to take the nutrients from all of those products and increase the
Great.
absorption into the cells by 65 times its weight. And so just even if you don't want to lose weight, being on these products, taking that fulvic acid is should be mandatory in today's day and age when our food sources are so ridiculously starved of minerals and vitamins. So with that, I am going to stop recording. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate you and love having these calls. Looking forward to next week and hearing some testimonies. So thank you and good night.